Check. Okay, hi. Is everything with the streaming going good on your side? People up there?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Well, let's get started. I already introduced Rowdy Creators. Yeah, so I guess take a little time. We have a QR code here, so before you are a member of Rowdy Creators, you need to become a member of ACM. So if you guys can, take a few moments to take this QR code and scan it, or I guess take a picture of it. I'm gonna leave it here for like, I guess 10 seconds. But these slides will also be posted in the Discord. So if you do not get a chance, feel free to scan it there at your disclosure. Yes. And also we have a sign in. So please sign into this meeting. Although to use this, you have to be a member of ACM already. So please go ahead, give you another 10 seconds to just scan this real quick. Yo, 10 seconds. All right. So our vision of Rowdy Creators is to provide students with fun interactive projects that would not only engage students, but also have good things to put on our resumes. I'll show you guys our projects later, but this is what our vision is. So hi, my name is Joshua Lee. I'm the Chief Executive Officer here at Rowdy Creators. I'm a junior in computer science. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Finn. I'm a senior in computer science, concentrating in cybersecurity, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Rowdy Creators.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alex Smith. I am the Chief Technical Officer of Rowdy Creators. I am a junior computer engineering major, minoring in math. Nice to meet you all.
Hello, everyone. I'm JD. I'm the media officer. I'm a senior in computer engineering. So if you have any questions regarding hardware or low-level languages, you can ask me.
Hello everyone. I'm Alex Bush, and I'm a senior in computer science, and I am the public relations chair.
Now off to our projects. As you know, we were at the ACM open house, so you do know our first three projects. Number one, our Tello project, as you can see here in front of us, is a little Tello drone. Those things are pretty cool. Our second one is our VR game dev project, where we have Oculus Quest 2, but right now I'm just showing off my Rift S I have at home. And our third one is a Saganography project. You know, if you want to dive into cyber and stuff. A fourth project that we're actually bringing on board, we did get a submission recently. It's our sleep assistance app that we'll talk about more later.
So if you're looking more towards computer vision, machine learning, things like that, the Tello drone has a camera on it. And so we're planning on using Python and some type of like OpenCV or PyTorch like library to kind of use and implement machine learning that's already kind of there and then manipulate that for our project. We have a couple goals in mind. One is like for the drone to be able to detect like a 3D printed ring and fly through it, track a person, things like that. So if you want to learn more about machine learning, how to fly a drone, look at an SDK, software development kit, the Tello is for you.
All right, now our VR game development project, we are planning for a group of people to develop a fully finished virtual reality game, utilizing a game engine like Unity or Unreal, something that's out there. There's a ton of tutorials, and students will learn what game development has to offer as far as making assets, making everything combined together, maybe working into storytelling, all that type of pizzazz and stuff. And this is also trying to prepare you guys for the game development class. If you are interested in that, there is one that's offered by Professor Desai here at UTSA.
Yeah, hi. So let me talk a little bit about the Saganography project. So Saganography literally means covered writing. But in the context of cybersecurity or security, really our goal is to hide information or files inside of other files And so in our project, we just kind of want to give you a brief introduction to the world of Saganography. We'll start off relatively light, but you know, if you would like to, well, depending on how things go, we can dive deeper.
Yeah, and it's a super great way to learn about cybersecurity as more and more malware is using Saganography to hide its payloads or any config files. So it's a great way to dive into cybersecurity as well as low-level concepts such as how files are structured, as well as serving as a great complement or post or pre-introduction to Saganography for the CS 4463 Sega course.
Yeah, and last but not least, our sleep assistance app that someone submitted. You guys are going to develop sleep assistance app that basically use spoken words to help a user go to sleep faster by imagining each word or scene spoken to them. In this project, you will learn about app development and APIs, and they're also going to make it out there for Android and iOS. So our future workshops, this is what we plan to bring in the future. We do want to look into game development, especially in Unity and Unreal Engine. Things like multiplayer, socket programming. We're trying to teach you guys that. Another thing is intro to microcontrollers. We do plan on purchasing some Arduinos and Raspberry Pis in order for you guys to mess around with those. On top of that, computer vision, like we said, our Telodrone, we're planning on doing a lot of stuff with computer vision in there. Machine learning, we were thinking about making an AI to play chess. Web development, resume websites are pretty important in the CS field, so we plan on having some workshops catered around that. And last but not least, we are trying to bring back our startup ventures. Since we were a startup organization before this, we're going to bring back some brainstorming events and pitch fires.
So, how to join. You can scan the QR code there, take a picture of it in order to join our Discord server.
Yeah, that's about it. Any questions out there?
Hi, my name is Josh. Talking about cybersecurity, I'm in the MSIC cybersecurity program. Talking about the Saganography project, can you go back to that slide real quick? I'm just curious about the obfuscation, because obfuscation is associated with Saganography in terms of keeping the content hidden. What programming languages and frameworks are you going to use, and just overall, how deep are you going to get into that concept, but also the project associated with what files are you going to use instead of just image files, because when you use Saganography, one of the most common ways to aggregate it is the image file and then aggregate under using Saganography. So I was just curious about programming languages and frameworks that you guys are going to use, but also how deep are you going to get into that project? Because I'm interested in it.
Yeah, so I actually already implemented a framework in Python.
Hey,
a
guys.
lot of like object-oriented stuff.
Could you repeat questions before you answer them, please?
Yeah, so Josh asked about how deep we're going to get into the actual programming of the Steganography project, what languages, and how complex or other formats are going to be. I already implemented a framework in Python that basically uses the concept of like a pipeline so you can chain together different processors in Steganography. So it should be a great introduction because you can build almost like modules. So if somebody's not that strong in Python or object-oriented or Stego, they can implement something that's a little bit simpler or help contribute to another module. Or if, for example, you're really interested in building a Stego project that hides executables and MP3 files, for example, like audio files, then you are more than welcome to come to me or Alex and talk about that, and then we can start like setting up a module for you. So it pretty much ranges from like simple to insanely complex. Most of it will be in Python, although we could probably write some other stuff in C or another language if you're really comfortable with that and not Python.
I just want to do you have past projects of this that you're also using a presentation for me, just like the reference, just a general idea of how past projects so you were conducted, but also the end product as well?
So me and Me and Alex actually took the Stego project, so that's one example of how we've had past projects, but we haven't actually had this as a Rowdy Creators project before, so this is really new for us. And the framework doesn't have any extensive modules right now, so I can provide any great docs for that. Although I would be more than happy to give you example projects in Saganography in the past, and kind of like a roadmap of what we're trying to build for the modules and how the framework will work later.
All right. Any more questions? Wow, everyone's so shy. Oh.
Because myself, Python, I think it was 3.7, and computer vision, there's image processing and all those functions things, it's like a big jump in terms of what Python can do, but also the functionality is over Python 3.7 and so forth to 3.9. So I was just curious of past projects like we saw in machine learning, computer vision, in terms of the strengths and weaknesses, and what we see in terms of machine learning, computer vision. Now, like, is there like a significant improvement in terms of how machine learning and computer vision is going compared to last projects, or is it like subtle improvements? I just want to hear your feedback on how machine learning and computer vision is evolving from past projects.
I'll just say this. We were a startup organization, so as far as projects, we only had a robotic arm that was fully 3D printed, and the second one would be working with RAS and having a drone. I think it was a DJI Phantom, but I forgot. The question was, have we had any past like machine learning projects, and how does that differ from where we're going today? I would say that we are touching base with a lot more machine learning, especially with something like this, because it's very beginner friendly. As far as machine learning and projects go, I do hope to pursue a lot of machine learning projects because it is becoming a bigger sector, and I hope you guys will be there for all our machine learning projects.
Yeah, and I would just like to add, like, from what I've seen in the space of like machine learning and artificial intelligence, there's huge strides to get more data collection and in those areas that need to be improved with labeling. And so like as you increase data, it takes a lot longer for all those references and those things to be completed. So, that takes beefier computers, a little bit longer time, those type of things. But, as like time has gone on, everything's been like, okay, a chess player could never be beat by a robot, right? And then the best chess player in the world gets destroyed time and time again. So it's like machine learning is getting better. It's going to be the future. So yeah, we're definitely going to be involved in more projects in the future with machine learning. So yeah.
All right, hope that satisfies you. Does anyone else have any questions before I go off to our next section? Oh, yes.
What is the project are we at? Or is each team going to have designated places in time?
The question was, does each project have some sort of place and time? For that, I basically want to be as fluid as can be. So what I basically did was assign an officer to each team and slash project, and primarily tell them and let them do it on their own. So they would send out some sort of when to meet or some sort of way to find everyone's schedules and find the best way to meet. And as far as the meeting place, that'll be especially somewhere on campus. One of the officers will pick up the products they need. Like if we were working on the Telodrone, one officer will just get it and then keep it, and they'll just walk to probably a study room in the JPL, a room in the makerspace, just basically anywhere on campus. And as far as the time goes, the time is just chosen between what's best and everyone's schedule. And yeah. That sound good? Gotcha. All right, I'll just proceed to the next section. So I decided to implement an ice-breaking time. Sadly, we are probably not going to follow that, but choose your favorite project. Stego decided to take that corner, so if you like the Stego project, sadly you have to move for this, but could you please move to that corner over there? those seats. The VR, I'll just have you guys in the middle. And for the tele drone, I'll have you over here on the top right. We're gonna do some fun stuff. I need to have someone up here. I don't know. No, have fun with it. I already forgot where I put people. Golly. Alright, yeah, I know that's Stego for sure. Alright. You can just keep it on, yeah. VR, right? Oh, sleep. The thing is, I mounted quite a bit of people to be here, and I just don't want people to just be by themselves. I don't know. All right.
We got people interested, so yeah.
Oh, if you're down, you can just come up here, you know. Oh. The only problem I have with that is how many officers we do have. I don't think we can split our officer team to that extent. So sad. Sorry. All right. That's a big DSLR. All right. Now that you have your groups, guess we'll go on to a little something I call Speedy Introductions. I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes to talk amongst each other and introduce yourselves if you haven't. I guess sleep assistants already did this. Have y'all introduced yourselves to each other before? I see.
Your elevator pitch.
All right, we need your elevator pitch right now. Come up stage, you know.
So I guess you're going to be our officer.
if you that there's some channels that if you grab your role, if you want to hop down into those general chats, the officers are going to join y'all down there soon.